Hey, what's up? I want to talk about something I used to roll my eyes at and now totally can't stop playing with. It's that trial reels style approach Instagram rolled out, but with a twist: how to pair it with smarter editing tools so you can actually A/B test content like a pro. If you make videos for your business or side hustle and you hate wasting time posting stuff that flops, this is for you. Full disclosure, when these trial style features first showed up, I was like, who has time to make two versions of the same clip? I still feel that because most of us are juggling client work, family, or other projects. But once I learned to combine that testing mindset with a tool that actually automates the tedious parts, it became one of my favorite content hacks. So let's break down what this whole thing looks like in practice and how you can get better results from your short-form content without turning into someone who spends all day editing. First, a quick refresher on A/B testing. You make two nearly identical versions of a post. Change one variable only. Then you see which one performs better. In email marketing, people test subject lines. In video, you might test the first visual, the on-screen text hook, an opening sound, or the thumbnail. The key is only changing one thing at a time, so you actually learn something. Now, Instagram's trial reel concept is basically letting you run those micro-tests by showing versions to non-followers first. That's awesome because you can get almost unbiased feedback from people who don't already know you. But it's also weird. Why are we testing with people who don't yet know or trust you instead of the folks who already do? There's value in both. Non-followers help you understand whether a concept has broad appeal. Your followers tell you if the piece fits your brand. So the sweet spot is test with non-followers, pick the winner, then post to your feed so your followers actually see that polished, high-performing version. Here's the catch. Most editing tools out there make it annoying to create multiple versions. You either have to duplicate projects and manually trim them, or pay for a bunch of time-consuming features. And scheduler tools? Many charge extra, or they don't make it easy to store and repurpose clips across platforms. That's where a smarter workflow comes in. Okay, real talk. Some editing apps out there are great for one-off edits or cheap for simple stuff, but they tend to fall short in three areas that matter when you're A/B testing at scale. 1. They don't automatically find the best moments in a long video, so you end up guessing what to clip. 2. They don't combine scheduling and in-platform calendar management, so your workflow gets messy. 3. They often lock viral format templates behind higher-tier plans. Translation: more time, more money, more headaches. Vizard, the tool I've been using, solves those exact problems without feeling like a hard sell. It auto-edits long videos into short, ready-to-post clips by detecting the most interesting moments, which saves you the step of manually hunting for highlights. It can auto-schedule clips according to a cadence you set, and it keeps everything in a content calendar you can tweak across socials. That means you can run a trial test workflow that actually fits into a busy schedule. Let me give you a step-by-step example of how I use this whole system in a super practical way. 1. Start with one long video. Could be a podcast episode, a coaching session, a product walkthrough, whatever. Upload it to the tool, and the AI scans the full recording and suggests a set of short clips that are likely to perform well. You can preview them, trim further, or accept right away. 2. Create two versions that differ only in the hook, same footage and same message, but change the opening second or the on-screen text. That's it. I often just swap the first frame or move the reveal earlier or later. Because the tool gives multiple clip options, creating these two takes like 5 minutes. 3. Export both clips and use the trial style feature in your platform to test them. If you don't have that feature, you can still A/B test by posting each clip to a small segment or using stories to gauge reaction. 4. Wait at least 24 hours, ideally 48 to 72 hours. Don't be impatient. These tests need some time for the algorithm to settle and for meaningful engagement to happen. The native platform insights will give you plays, likes, comments, shares, and watch time. 5. Decide the winner based on the metric that matters to you. If your goal is reach and new followers, pick the clip with higher plays and share counts. If your goal is authority or conversions, prioritize watch-through rate and profile activity. For example, a metric I obsess over is view rate past the first 3 seconds. If you're averaging 3 seconds, that's a signal you need stronger hooks. A great clip might have 60 to 70% watch-through past 3 seconds. That's the stuff you want on your feed. 6. Post the winner to your grid and push it to stories so your existing audience actually sees it. This is important because trial tests are often shown to non-followers, and your own audience might not see the clip once you finally post it. I want to emphasize some workflow tips I learned the annoying way. Always save a local copy of your clips and captions before you start testing. Features are still getting rolled out, and sometimes posts vanish or glitch. Save the clip and paste your caption into a notes app. Give tests enough time. I usually wait 24 to 72 hours. Don't choose a winner after 30 minutes. If you use an auto-post function, be careful. It may post based on the clip's original creation date, which can change how it appears in your grid order. That affects visibility. Make tiny changes between versions so your test isolates one variable. If you change the text hook and the audio and the first 2 seconds of visuals, you won't learn what actually worked. Now, back to why this tool matters here without sounding like a billboard. Because the platform automatically surfaces the most promising moments from long-form video, your A/B tests stop being a time sink. Instead of spending hours editing 2 versions, you can spin up 2 variants in under 10 minutes and iterate quickly. Compare that to other apps that either do one piece of the puzzle or charge you ransom prices for the features. Or worse, you have to stitch 3 tools together: Clipper, Scheduler, Calendar, and pray they all play nice. This tool bundles the edit, clip selection, scheduling, and calendar into one flow, which is the type of practical integration that saves both time and money. A couple of real examples from my feed. I tested 2 clips of a room reveal. One led with the finished look. The other made people wait for the reveal. The wait for the reveal version had a significantly higher view-through rate. In another test, I swapped the on-screen text. One used a curiosity-driven headline. The other was straightforward. The curiosity headline won on both plays and shares. These are small changes, but they accumulate when you're posting multiple times a week. If you're worried about making this sound too engineered or addy, don't be. The idea is not to trick people, it's to figure out what format naturally resonates so you can create more of what humans actually want to watch. Think of it as measuring preferences instead of guessing them. Final practical checklist if you want to try this next week: upload a long video and let it auto-suggest clips, then pick the best 4 to 6. Make 2 minor variants of your top clip. Change just 1 variable. Run a trial test, wait 24 to 72 hours. Use plays, watch through past 3s, shares, and profile activity to pick the winner. Post the winner to your grid and resurface it in stories for your followers. And always save your edited clip and caption locally in case of glitches. Look, at the end of the day, this is content strategy that treats your time like the limited resource it is. If you're making videos and you want smarter output with less busy work, pairing an automated clip selection and scheduling tool with a small A/B testing approach is probably the most efficient thing you can do right now. If you try this and want to nerd out on metrics, DM me on Instagram and tell me what you tested and what won. I love hearing the tiny changes that make a big difference. All right, that's it for today. Go make 1 long conversation into 10 short clips, test 2 versions, and let the data choose. You'll be surprised how quickly your feed starts to perform better without burning your whole day editing. See you next time.